from the continent. Brikama United will welcome Esperance de Tunis in the first leg of the final round of qualifiers for a place in the group stages for the CAF Clubs Champions League. Sports Tonight visits the Gambian champions at the Brikama training grounds as they prepare to take on the reigning African champions. And we have details on that story in this report.
After knocking out US Wakam of Dakar a fortnight ago, Brikama United now have their sights firmly fixed on this weekend showdown with Esperance de Tunis. When Brikama United miraculously overturned a 1-0 deficit in the first leg to eliminate the Senegalese champions, the team returned home to a tumultuous welcome, hardly seen before in the country's club football. Since then, Champions League fever has gripped the West Coast region settlement ahead of Saturday's crunch encounter between the Gambian champions and Esperance of Tunisia, who are the reigning African champions and one of the most successful clubs on the continent, with a great history. The excitement leading to the game is fantastic, with almost the whole of Brikama bracing themselves either one way or the other. The Saturday clash is the main talking point as the day inches ever closer.
The community reaction is visible. From the training, it's an example of how much following the community has towards this team. Walking into the field, you would have realized that there are posters everywhere. Go to any shop, go to any corner of Brikama, go anywhere, you realize that there is awareness being raised towards this team. Even Africell billboards from Serekunda down to Brikama and even into the interior of the Gambia, you'll see the poster of Brikama United, and, telling the game between them and Esperance. So talking about the following, there is a state of preparedness, from the chief, from the MPs, both political, and social. The youth are into it, from women, young children, the community, the committee running football in Brikama are all preparing very well. And like I said, from the training today, the team is going to FIFA Goal Project for the camp. Now they will be camping from today down to Saturday when they come out to play Esperance of Tunis. So honestly, Modu, the whole Brikama community and the catchment areas are all putting everything into concern, because we believe that this is a community football, and Brikama United being in a community, everybody owns the team. Even the last time we had an interview with the chief, and he has added his voice into the team, and he had spoken optimism that everybody should rally behind the team and supporting them, and you can see it visible around here that people are coming here and supporting the team. So I believe the committee is not absent in their support, and I think the boys are being motivated highly by the committee, and which we believe that motivation will go a long way in salvaging the victory for Brikama United.
Whilst the people of Brikama and football fans around the country anxiously awaits what certainly looks to be an intriguing encounter, the Sateba boys are preparing very hard for their Titanic class. The team, which went to camp on Tuesday, is training twice daily to get themselves ready to face the Tunisians. Suleiman Kouyaté is the man shouldering the responsibility of guiding Brikama United to the group stage of the Champions League. Having already done the unthinkable by knocking out the Senegalese champion in his first major assignment, the young tactician is now faced with an even bigger task. But nonetheless, he is relishing the challenge of playing against the champions of Africa.
As you can see, everybody is turning out for training, and then we have prepared ourselves. Since we have a break in the league, we didn't stop training, we just continue training. So we're preparing ourselves very well for the game, because we know it's not going to be an easy game, because Esperance de Tunis are the defending champions. So on that note, we have to respect them. But the preparation is very, very high. As you can see, today we're going to camp and then to prepare for the game proper.
How does it feel playing against a team like Esperance of Tunisia, the defending champions?
Yeah, it's another experience, because if you're playing against such a team, at least you learn something, both technically and then tactically. You learn something in the game, and then you learn a lot from other teams. But all the same, they are just mere human beings, and then we have to go and play with them. But we have learned a lot. We're going to learn a lot from them, because this is going to be our second international experience, and that we're going to play.
Have you been getting some sleepless nights when you will lie down and be thinking about how to tackle the Tunisians?
Yeah, it's an everyday dream to me. Every day I think and sit down and think of it. How can I tackle this Tunisian team? But nonetheless, we just preparing for them, and then we have to prepare very well to play against Tunis because we know what is at stake when we cross this stage. So everybody is prepared, and we are preparing very well. But of course, we must have sleepless night because we know we're going to face the defending champion. So it's not going to be easy. When you want to eliminate the defending champions, you have to train like champions, and then you have to play like champions also. So this is exactly what we want to demonstrate. We want to play like champions, and then we want to act like champions also on that day.
Despite showing respect for his opponents, the Gaffer maintains that no fear factor will come into play when they face the Tunisians and will play them like any other team.
Aside from knowing that Esperance is one of the most successful clubs in African football and being the defending champions, what else do you know about them?
Experience, we've been monitoring them since we know we're going to play against them. We've been monitoring them both on the internet and then on their videos also. And then even yesterday we learned that they were playing. So, but it's unfortunate that we cannot get them on channel to see them play in live. But we have some of 3 or 4 to their videos. Somebody extracted for us and then give it to us. And then we're going to use that one when we are on camp to see the way they play, the way they attack, and then the way they defend. So that at least we know how to defend them and then how to attack them also. So we have to prepare, we know all those things about them, and then we have to prepare ourselves for them. And that's what exactly we are doing. Urging everybody to come out on Saturday, to come and give them the support that they need, because it's only support that they need now. They are ready to fight for everything, so but we need to support them. So the only support that they need, I'm urging everybody to come out.
For the Brikama United captain, they are going into Saturday's class full of confidence and ready to upset the Tunisians.
We have confidence in ourselves that we're going to make it. It's not going to be easy though, because we never see them play. You know, we don't know them, they don't know us, but we do hear that they are good, and they are the champions of Africa, and I know it's not going to be easy, but inshallah we're going to make it.
The game might be just days away, but for some of the die-hard fans, they can't wait to see their lads take on Esperance. A good number of them come to the training ground to watch the boys train. One man who will certainly be there to cheer the team is this man called Lamin Dabo, widely known as FIFA. The Brikama United chief supporter is also warming up for his own show. All what this team need now is the support of the general public, and they are urging on all Gambians to fill the Boxbar Mini Stadium and cheer them to victory. Momodes Jalo, GRT Sports.
24 hours later, Gamtel will also take to the pitch at the Independence Stadium to face Real de Bamako for a place in the group stages of the CAF Confederation Cup. Like Brikama United, Gamtel are also preparing hard for the big class.
Thank you very much, my brother. Yeah, as you see, well, we start preparing yesterday for the game since we are closed from the National League. We started here and we will be here until day before the game.
You started yesterday and the game is on Saturday. How is that time framework? Is that enough for you to prepare ahead of that game?
Yeah, it's just like a continuation. We were playing the league regularly, day in, day out, for almost 11 games. It was about 1 month ago, and then we were given 14 days break to prepare ourselves. Unfortunately, for us, we could not have a break because we have an international game within that break, and then we will continue prepare ourselves as normal for the Sunday game.
How big is the Sunday game? How big an encounter is the Sunday game against the Malians?
It's one of the biggest games we have since we start football, as far as Gamtel is concerned. This is what we are looking for.